What's up, YouTube? Just thought I'd do a quick video here because I've been using this auto theory thing for I'm in reason 8 here, and I really like this thing. But the problem with it I found is that when it's recording, it only records the actual notes you put into the auto theory, and then I was recording a channel on the sequencer for the auto theory, so I just end up with like 3 notes coming out, and the CV outputs on the back of the auto theory coming out of these was making the full chords. So it would sound great, but then when if I wanted to mess around with the notes, I couldn't because they weren't being recorded as MIDI notes. Anyway, so here's how you fix that problem. So what I've got here is I'm just using the C scale, and if you don't know auto theory, I'm hitting C, and it's producing a full C chord. It adjusts the melody notes to match. So if I play C, D, E over and over and over on the melody, and C and D on the chord part, you end up with something like this. So it's adjusting the notes. That's great. Problem is, I couldn't get it to record the actual scale. It would only record as I say, the output of the auto theory itself, which is just 3 notes. To fix that, what you want is this thing called loop MIDI. It's like a little 7 meg download, and then you go down here and hit add, make a new MIDI channel for it. Once you've got that, you want to come up into preferences. You want to make a new control surface, just add a new one here, and then MIDI input, you'll have this as an option once you've added that channel on the loop MIDI program. And then the way I've hooked this up, as you may have seen, instead of going straight to an instrument, I've got these chord ones coming down into an external MIDI instrument, the melody ones coming down into an external MIDI instrument, and then the external output for these is the loop MIDI itself. And then over here I'm just using a grand piano, and I've locked down here. You've got to lock the loop back one that you've just made up in the preferences to that. The reason you do that is so that when you're in the sequencer, you can have 2 channels armed at the same time, and then basically whatever you play now. When I do this, I mute the auto theory because otherwise it doubles up, because you'll get the auto theory producing a sound as well, and it has this weird stereo effect because there's a very slight delay, like a millisecond, and it ends up sounding a little bit odd. So if you mute that, you end up with something like this. I'll just play C's and D's. And as you see, it's produced. As you can see, it's produced the 3 notes of the chord on the actual grand piano instead of on the auto theory. Now you can delete that one, and you're left with. So there you go. That's how you do that. It confused me for about 2 days. So hopefully this will help someone.